Welcome back. Today is an Elite 8 preview special for the 2019 NCAA Men's Basketball Tournament. Duke survived. Again. Virginia looks vulnerable, and Gonzaga looks like the team to beat. We saw North Carolina, our first #1 seed, go down last night. So, who will be the next #1 seed to go down? This is D-Light's Insight. How's everybody's brackets doing? Did North Carolina kill your chances at the pool? Did you survive another Duke heart attack? Before we start, make sure you click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Now let's see who I think will punch their ticket to the Final Four. We start in the West region, where the game is played in Anaheim, California. The regional final is #1 Gonzaga versus #3 Texas Tech. In my opinion, this is the game to watch of the Elite Eight. The best offense in Gonzaga versus the best defense in Texas Tech. Both of these teams have looked dominant so far in the tournament. It will be interesting to see how Tech wants to approach this game. Obviously, you want to try and slow down Gonzaga and control the tempo, but at the same time, Gonzaga's no slouch on defense themselves. Tech's going to need Culver to penetrate into the lane and try and get Gonzaga's bigs into foul trouble early on to have any shot at winning this game. Gonzaga is currently favored by 4.5. The pick is Gonzaga. I picked against them in the Sweet 16, but I'm not going to make that same mistake now. They just have too much talent across the board. This Tech team is a very good team, but this Gonzaga team looks special. Now let's move to the South region, where the game is played in Louisville, Kentucky. This regional final game pits #1 Virginia versus #3 Purdue. Virginia has looked awful in their first 3 games of the tournament. They've received some very favorable matchups so far, which has allowed them to progress. Purdue, on the other hand, has beat Tennessee, a very strong team, and defending champion Villanova. My keys to this game are the point guards, Kyle Guy for Virginia and Carson Edwards for Purdue. Kyle Guy has yet to find his shooting touch so far in the tournament, while Edwards has made teams look silly so far. Virginia has proved they can win without Guy's best game. But can Purdue win without Edwards' best game? Currently, the odds are Virginia favored by 4. The pick is Virginia. Although they've looked like the worst team still in the tournament, they have proven they have what it takes to survive. And that is what's key in March, surviving and advancing. They're going to look to control the tempo. Purdue's not going to score 90-plus points in this game. I think this is the game Virginia steps up and proves why they were a #1 seed. From the body of work they've shown all year, they are a good team. For the Sunday slate of games, we start in the Midwest region, with the game being played in Kansas City, Missouri. The regional final is #5 Auburn versus #2 Kentucky. Auburn has been on fire in the month of March. They've been shooting exceptionally well from the outside. However, they were dealt a big blow to one of their best players, Chuma Okeke. Now, with the matchup against Kentucky, who likes to dominate on the inside with P.J. Washington and Reed Travis, Auburn will have to find someone to step up and fill that role on the defensive side, as well as the offensive side that Okeke brought. Washington was able to play last night for Kentucky and provided some key plays down the stretch. Without him, I don't think Kentucky would have beat Houston. Currently, Kentucky is favored by 4. The pick is Kentucky. Now, with the injury to Okeke and the return of Washington for Kentucky, Auburn's going to have to shoot very well from the outside to have any chance versus Kentucky. Now, if the month of March has proven anything, is Auburn can do that. And the old saying is, you live or die by the 3, and I think Auburn will implement this strategy, but come up short in the end. The last regional final is in the East region, with the games in Washington, D.C. #1 Duke versus #2 Michigan State. This is the matchup everyone has been talking about since the brackets released a couple weeks ago. Duke versus Michigan State. Big Ten's best, ACC's best. Unfortunately, only one team can cut down the nets and advance to the Final Four. Duke survived another close matchup with the win over Virginia Tech, so that's 2 in a row the basketball gods have been kind to Duke and the Duke pickers. Michigan State routed LSU with the help of a few freshmen in Henry and Brown. Now, the Dukies are favored by 2. The pick is Michigan State. Now, this pick could go either way. I almost picked Duke, as they have more talent, skill, and obviously luck. But eventually, I think the luck runs out. Michigan State will implement the same game plan UCF and Virginia Tech did. Let anyone on Duke beat you except Zion and RJ Barrett. And I think Michigan State comes away with the victory. So there you go, my Elite 8 preview. Make sure you like the video, subscribe down below, or click the logo in the center of the screen. Also, turn on those notifications, because I'll come back for the Final Four, and you don't want to miss who I pick for them. If you're interested to see how my bracket has fared so far in the tournament, make sure you click the video above. Thanks again for watching.